Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Little Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're making a triumphant return to Plutocracy. That's right, but with some very, very specific differences this time. Last time we played we played in a restricted sort of worldview. This time, the world size is being cranked right up to the top. We're going to be dealing with a literal tremendous number of people. It's going to be terrifying. Companies, every single company type is going to be available. We're going to be playing on Piranha difficulty, and we're also going to adjust the end date to the latest that we can go, which is 1949. Let's see if we can try and adjust. This gentleman has got quite the facial hair, I gotta be honest. What state? What state do I want to play as? I mean, I feel like I played as an eastern state last time. I think this time we should maybe try and do a western state. I don't want to do California. That seems a bit too mainstream for me. Why don't I go a little bit more hipster and do Oregon? How about that? That sounds pretty good. I mean, I don't really wear glasses, but sure, we're gonna just sort of leave this as is. I mean, it really doesn't matter the traits. All that really matters is, you know, whether you sort of line up with other people's traits, and I guess that is really what matters. Anyway, we are going to be, obviously, going for gold, both literally and figuratively. We're going to use everything that we have learnt over the course of the last Plutocracy series and all the Plutocracy series before that, of course, in order to hopefully make a darned large amount of money. Now, there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot to talk about. There's quite a lot to discuss. But definitely, one of the things that we want to explore more is the end game. And I don't even mean the end game. I mean the late end game. Like late end game. Who am I up against? Who's my opponent? I need to check. Where is it here? Ethan Butler. Rascal. Ethan Butler. Okay, we need to make sure that we're gonna be enmity and shoot. Excellent. Brilliant. Okay, fantastic. Right. So we're going to try and do that. Now, we only have 100k in the bank at the moment. It's not exactly a ton. But what did we learn? What did we learn last time that we need to immediately apply? Well, first of all, as I say, we need to get to the end game. We need to get our renown, we need to get our influence, we need to get that up in a major way. I think we want to do a lot more traveling early on. Now, of course, I've maybe made it a little bit more challenging for myself by starting in you know, an area where there are only 3 states. I mean, in order to get to flipping Nebraska, I'm gonna have to spend 2.5k just to get over there. In order to get over to Connecticut, I know that's not how it's pronounced. $6,000 dues to get to Connecticut. I mean, that's a lot of money. But then again, you know, $900 to Nevada, a nice day trip to Nevada. It's quite an expensive day trip. I mean, maybe I could take a slightly cheaper train, but whatever, it doesn't particularly matter. But the good news is, right? The good news is that since we are playing with all of the companies enabled, there's going to be a huge, I guess, litany of complex, interconnected, different things that we will need to consider. And there's also going to be, hopefully, in an ideal world, a lot more opportunities to take over companies, which are perhaps a little bit cheaper than you might otherwise anticipate. Right, and also politics. Yes, again, I need to get in on the political action. Very, very important. We need a whole bunch of influence to actually to play around in politics, but we're not there yet. Right, straight away as well, we want to see if we can try and have a little look at the filter. I don't really care what company type that we're going to go into, but whatever we do, we're going to own all of it, right? We need to make sure that we are building up a big cartel in whatever it is: coal mining, transport, iron mining, etc. We can do that, right? So market cap, the smallest company that we can conceivably get our hands on is 1.72 million. And there is only one. Now, unfortunately, I literally cannot even see what that number is. But there's a couple of companies. There's a couple of companies here which are reasonably small. I mean, what's the smallest? The smallest company in this state is 6.2, and that's Cliffwood Inc. Okay, that's good. Again, we're just doing our due diligence here. We're just doing our due diligence. We're getting in at the ground floor. Dividend-wise, what's the maximum dividend rate? Maximum dividend rate is 95%. Now, unfortunately, that's not quite good enough. Can I have a little look at dividends? I can't look at dividend rate, can I? I can look at profitability, marginality, net income. I mean, that doesn't really... Manufacturability. Oh, goodness gracious me. Manufacturability. Actual income. Potential income. No, I mean, the unfortunate reality is that I really would like to try and discover exactly what company is going to suck the least. Conversely, be the best. A 95% dividend rate is not actually that bad. Uberity Transport. Uberity Transport, that's okay. That's okay as things go. I think our best bet is probably just trying to build up our own base, build up our own base of experience. I mean, you want to get sponsored in the legislative senators election. I mean, I'm afraid that's just not happening. That's just not going to happen anytime soon. The stock market is definitely the best place to buy whatever we want to buy, and that's going to be Uberity. So name. There we go. Uberity down here. I mean, that's fine. As things go, it's definitely going to give us what we're after, and that is a little bit of cash flow, very, very important. But also, maybe it's just worth us keeping a little bit of an open mind. We can throw some of our capital. If I go to Person Finder, people here. If we go to Fulfillable Ambition, sort by Fulfillable Ambition here. There we go. We might be able to give people some loans. I mean, everybody wants to get sponsored apparently to run in this election. Nobody's really interested in a loan. Somebody wants to become a CEO. I don't really have anything else. I mean, this is just the number of people. Like, holy cow. There we go. Only available. Yeah, confine it to one state, please. That's much better. This is everybody in Oregon. I mean, oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the number of people who have political ambitions. Look at the number of poor schmucks that have political ambitions. Occasionally, there's a loan in here. You need credit. A 7% rate. Loan default risk is 9%. I mean, that's quite a terrifying risk, but I feel like maybe we should take it. 15% risk of default. We can't sort by ambitions, unfortunately. Actually, tell a lie. We absolutely can. We absolutely can. Can I sort by... I can sort by loan. Get rid of become CEO. Items. Shares. Get rid of that. I mean, we don't have any shares anyway. I mean... Default risk of 14%, default risk of 8%. I feel like maybe I should try and take this because the guarantee is quite nice. A 7% return, 5% return. Definitely worth considering. 11% default risk. I mean, I know making money is literally a game of, you know, calculating risk relative to return, but is the stock market really likely to be more less risky? Just less risky will do, potato. Is it likely to be less risky? I mean, Anthony Hayes, for example. This guy is a very upstanding individual. 7%, 4 quarters, loan default risk of 8%. You know what? Sure. We're going to fulfill your ambition. Now, it's not exactly ideal, but it is good. It is good, right? It's good for a couple of reasons. Because it allows us to either get this extra point of reputation or perhaps just get more friendliness. I think I might take the reputation points. Because that is better in the short term, I think. So if we have a little look at my person now, we can see, yeah, reputation. More influence the character will receive from his fame and the less chance of him getting compromised evidence on him. I think we want to build that up to about, to the max, to 5 in the first instance. And after that, we probably just want to try and stick as much as we possibly can into Uberity. Yeah, I mean, this is where my interest is going to be. It's going to be calculated for the not foreseeable future, but definitely for a wee while. Let's go to the stock exchange. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Right, 45 point something. 45.4. If I can wait until it gets a little bit lower than that. 45.6. Yeah, I mean, this might just be a fool's game, just waiting around 40. Look, oh, look, this is totally worth it. Right, what do we got? What do we got coming up here? 28K. I feel like I do actually want to do this because being able to forward your own. Sure, I'll do it. This is, if we don't sell this quickly, I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh my god. Okay, we better be able to sell this quickly. We better be able to sell this quickly. Let me tell you that for free. Right, Uberity, we're still gonna buy. We're gonna buy 38K worth of that. That's good. Okay, so that puts us in 3.8K territory. We're gonna see if we can try and find somebody to sell this thing to. Ideally at a profit. We need to fulfill ambitions. I'm gonna have a little look at the personal achievements here. Luxuries, completed ambitions. We can do that reasonably quickly. We'll try and make that happen. Political achievements, that ain't gonna happen. Not for a while anyway. Economic achievements, that's very sort of far off, but we want to maintain quite a disciplined focus. So every single quarter, we need to make sure that our cash is sort of as low as it can be, and we'll go items, sell, doable ambitions. We literally not have anyone. Nobody's willing. Wait, hold on. Is it buy? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you're willing to buy antiques. That's fine. That would give us some profit. That would give us 400 bucks of profit. I mean, that's really like sort of scraping the bottom of the barrel here. But I tell you what, it's actually kind of rare that we would see any profit in the first instance anyway. Well, I'll take 400. I'll take $400. I mean, that's not bad at all. Now, my 5th point of reputation, is that better than being extra friendly with you? I think it is. I would like to knock the debt from defaulters, but I think I'm going to take the extra reputation point in the very first instance, and then we're just going to try and move on. Now, do I have the opportunity to do anything else? No. I'm going to go back into the stock market, and I'm going to investigate Uberity. Tell a lie, I'm going to participate in this little auction here. We're not going to go above the market price. 6.8 is about as high as I can really afford to go, and in fact, that's really, really good. I'm glad that we've got it, but we're going to make sure that we sell that off pretty darn quick. Let's nip into the stock exchange in the first instance, and we'll nab a little bit of extra. It's going to give us 7%. I mean, that's not bad. That's really, really not bad at all. I mean, we're going to be able to collect 7,000 on a starting capital amount of about, well, exactly 100,000. That's including 2,000 of expenses as well and 1.8K of taxes. So on the whole, a 7% return for a quarter, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm no mathematician, but that's good. That's positive. That's really, really positive. Let's go into person search. Again, I'm trying to be as ruthlessly efficient as we possibly can be. Turn off sell, turn off sell, turn off that. Doable ambitions, boom. Right. There's no office in the state of New Jersey. Well, obviously I don't want to do it in the state of New Jersey. What a stupid thing to say. Right, 2K. I don't want to lose. I really don't want to lose. Losing 1.6K, 1.36K. That's okay. That's okay. If we have to hold this into the next quarter, I am not going to be ashamed to do that at all. Now, the other thing that I want to do before we move on to the next quarter, need to make sure that my opponent isn't doing, you know, some crazy trips. And to be fair, I really should be. I should be traveling around a little bit more. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to maintain, you know, explicit financial and personal discipline, right? Anybody change their mind? No. No. Here's the thing. I mean, we're going to lose about 2.5K, right? If I turn on states, right? Turn on states. What are the states near me? Nevada and California, right? I turn on Nevada and California. If somebody is willing to pay an absolutely outrageous amount, I can't see how much money they're gonna pay. I wonder if it correlates directly with how much money they actually have. So if we were to go to Nevada, how likely would we be to be able to sell this? The problem is that there comes a point at which, you know, spending 900 bucks on a train ticket is good business. You know what? I should probably do it. I should probably do it just to say that I've done it and explored the companies that are here. Because it would be really, really nice to see if, for example, there are any companies in Nevada that have a high dividend rate. And holy cow, there are. There absolutely are. This is huge. So the third largest company with the third largest market cap has got, I mean, that's just brilliant. Right, well, we're immediately going to try and invest in this company. That's what I want to get in on. Right, let it run for a little bit. 354, 353. Yeah, let it run down a little bit. Because it will run down, he says confidently. Okay. 355, yeah, we'll participate in that in a second. Can't participate in that, that's okay. Alright, 355. I'm gonna buy in 6k at that. That's okay. I think that's good. That takes us up to 9k. And now, critically, what we're here for. I could just choose to stay in Nevada, by the way. I could just choose to stay here. I should probably be investing, if it's all possible, in strike companies, but honestly, the hassle of selling and keeping track of when the strike is on, it's much easier just to sort of try and get that passive, sweet passive income, which we can maybe do. Right, I'm going to lose 2k here. Seriously, I'm going to lose 3k, and I'm going to lose 2.56. Okay, nobody is interested. Nobody is interested in what I've got to sell, which, as a salesman, is terrible. But I suppose that also makes me look like a terrible salesman. I can't participate in this. Not a flippin' chance. Not a chance in heckety heck. The good news is that we have invested yet more money into what we need to do. You want to buy Uber Transport shares. I mean, you're offering 3 more than the market share. The profit is down. There was a comment on the last series that I cannot for the life of me remember. You're offering a premium. The sum deal is that the profit is going to lose me however much. How much did I buy in at? I'm going to go and check this. I'm going to go and check this because it says that I'm going to lose 9k. I'm going to refuse this. So, offer price is 51. What did I buy in at? Let's go and have a little look. There we go. I need to go check the stock market, don't I? Can I not check my... Can I not check... I don't have an office here, of course. Oh, I can't check. I can't check. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. But I can check how much they're valued at right now, right? According to my books. Shares. Uberty. Yeah, I can't check it. I can't check how much I bought in at. But yeah, I mean, it looks like the price has gone up, but then again, like, why would you try and stiff me on that? Okay, that is what it is. Right. Well, we'll see what happens. We're due to get 9,000 bucks, which, to be honest, I'm not trying to overcomplicate things, but that's pretty freaking good. That's pretty freaking good. Now we just need to try and liberate that luxury. Liberate that luxury, as I say, and perhaps fulfill some more ambitions. Right, California. Do I want to go back to my sweet home of Oregon, or do I want to stay in Nevada? Well, I gotta be honest, the opportunities for growth and the opportunities to make money here in... Oh my god. Well, my net worth is probably increased by a not unsubstantial amount of money. 365 up to 410. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is there anybody that's having a... Yeah, wow, holy cow, you are having a lot of nonsense. Let's buy in at that. We'll try and sell here. I'm gonna give this area a chance, this area. Right, what did I buy in at? I bought in at 130. I'm gonna sell at 174. It's literally just that simple. Just double. It was not quite double, but you know, add an extra 3k on there. Bada bim, bada boom. Happy days. Happy days. We should wait for some more strike opportunities. We should wait for some more strike opportunities, and that will help inform our decisions. I should have probably participated in that auction if I can, but I probably can't because I'm just too, unfortunately, too low to the ground in terms of finances. Upcoming elections of officials, I don't really care. We've already investigated that. That's fine. Right, so with 12k still left outside the bank, that's good. We've got loans that are going to be maturing fairly soon. It's 4 quarters, isn't it? We're halfway through the year, give or take. Right. Anybody had a strike? Accident here. An accident isn't necessarily the same as the strike. I mean, it would be good to invest in, probably, but again, doesn't really guarantee that... Doesn't guarantee that there's going to be success. Let's buy Thompson Brothers. Sure, let's do it. What's the dividend rate of this company? Again, see, that's the problem. I think I'm just overcomplicating things. I'm going to buy in... I'm going to buy in at a... Buy in at 408. You know, things might go up, things might go down. That's a chance that I think I'm perfectly willing to take. This stonk is good, and I've got diamond hands. That's what I'm talking about. So as long as we keep up the good vibes, then I'm pretty convinced the stocks are gonna keep treating me well. He says as they immediately jump off a metaphorical cliff. Actually, it's only like $12. That's only like $12. That's fine. Okay, that's good. We're already up to 140k. So we've had a basically 50% rate of return over what? The course of like half a year. What's this dude on? He's on 140k as well. He's on 140k. Are you... Is anyone? Can I fulfill anyone's ambition? I just don't want to lose. I don't want to lose the amount of money that clearly I'm going to lose if I sell this. Is there anyone in the entire flipping country that is gonna buy my booze? Like, seriously? Seriously, nobody? Okay. I mean, yet again, I mean, I don't need to necessarily throw anything into here. Oh, Wooden Partners. I will buy in at Wooden Partners. There's more booze. Look, I've learned my lesson with booze. Right, Wooden Partners I bought in at Barity, share market price, offered price. Why would I take this deal? Why would I take this deal? If you're literally gonna offer me a bad deal, then there is absolutely no way that I'm gonna take that. Now, and we want to try and become friends with somebody. That's definitely the ambition. Oh, strike has just ended. Lasted until 30th of October. What did I buy in at? I bought in at 475. I'm gonna be selling at 6.87. That's good. That's very, very good. So that's gonna allow us to do yet more with our money. Let's go back to Spicicurity. Let's buy in at 413. I mean, I don't really want to buy in at something that's this high. We could sell and, you know, make out like bandits, to be honest. But to be fair, I mean, there's other companies in this state that offer 100% dividends. I shouldn't really think about it altogether too much. That's the one that the strike just lasted for. Profitability is down. Maybe there's an opportunity to get in here. Yeah. 118. Sure. You know what? Let's buy Johnson and Partners. Marvelous. Yeah, not investing in alcohol whatsoever. Okay. So this is good. I think on the whole, nothing too complicated is happening. We're about to get 10k each and every quarter, which is it's pretty darn good, really. Constitution, nope, sorry, already bought it, sold it, made a profit on it. The really irritating thing is, do I just need to suck it up and just sell this plutocrat cigars nonsense? And the answer to that is I don't think I do. I mean, it's only worth about what did I pay for it? Purchase price 6.8k. Well, I'm not willing to sell it for any less. Maybe if I hold on to it, then there's going to be an element of scarcity when it's next touted. Okay. The real question is, are we going to be getting our loan back? That's what I'm a little bit worried about. We haven't had the opportunity to get any. Well, we've had a couple of opportunities, but not many, to get some enforcers. And even if we did get some enforcers, I probably wouldn't want to. Now we got 25k back. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness gracious me. Ooh, nice. Okay, brilliant. Thank goodness for that. Now, there is still risk in... No, can't do that, unfortunately. There is still risk... What's our net worth up to? 157k. Is my opponent? How's my opponent doing? He's up to 154. Look at that. We're we're not gaining a huge lead. I got to be honest, but it's okay. Return on investment has been pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. Income forecast is due to go down? This isn't much of a forecast. I suppose this is this the end? I suppose this is probably because of the loans and whatnot. Yeah, my wealth is somewhat tied up in luxuries. Assets, shares. I guess the assets are my cash. Cash in the bank. Yeah, literally cash in the bank. Influence is not high. Influence is not high, but that's okay. Post? Not sure what the post does. I guess we'll see. Right. Also, did I not change my name to Orbital Potato? My name Julian Lent. Okay, well that's unbelievably disappointing. Can I not vote to change my name by deed poll or something? That'd be quite good. Now, do I want to fulfill anyone's ambition? Let's go and have a little look at people search. Person search, should I say? Sorry. Person search, loan. Right. Loan. Not selling items. Beautiful. Right. Who needs a loan? 4% rate. Default rate is 14%. I don't think I can do above like a 7 or something. I just think the risk is just too high. So we need to find the right person with the right risk profile. 8%, 5% rate. It's a bit low. You want a 3% rate at 20%? Like seriously? I mean, changes for the quarter for Spicuity. Down 1.4. I think that's an opportunity really to go in and maybe get a decent price on the shares. Now I can sell here and buy into Johnson and Partners, which actually would give us a better opportunity, I think, to make a little bit more money. I think we're going to sell everything in Spicuity. Yeah, I think we're going to sell everything in Spicuity. We're going to make an absolute profit on everything that we've got invested. Only 19k back. Believe it or not, most of our money is still tied up in Oregon. So anything that's currently happening with regards to strikes? Not really. Okay, Johnson and Partners. I'm keeping an eye on things just to sort of see what the best price to bid in at is. 9.94. I think we'll go all in on that. Sure, that's gonna take our income up to over 12,000, which again is above 10%. I feel like that's on the whole pretty darn good. Chinese dragon statuette, that ain't happening. That ain't happening at all. No siree, that's not going. That's not going at all. Influence is creeping up. Excellent. Renown it's there. It's there. What's up here? Accident at Uberty Transport. That's gonna have like a temporary sort of short-term impact on the share price, but I mean, other than affecting my net worth by a bit, it's not really going to do very much at all. Yeah, I think we can be reasonably accepting of that. That is absolutely fine. Okay, 12k. Already I feel like we're in a really sort of strong position. Wealth is up to 177. I would be shocked. I would be shocked actually if his was this high. Yeah, 177. We're past that. Now, I think part of that decision was the decision to go into Johnson and Partners a little bit more substantially. Yeah. Maybe that's just my suspicion. But yeah, so we bought in, oh my lordy, look at that. We're all the way up at 12.5. I mean, calculated gambling nonetheless, but how was I to know that that was going to be so unbelievably profitable? We bought in at 9.94. We're selling for 12. That's 20%. That's 20% for absolutely nothing. Now, again, the problem with this is taxes. How much am I going to end up paying in taxes? 1.14? We have 86. I have 86 available. Do I have the opportunity to perhaps to buy in? Yes. To buy in here. Strike started December. Strike involved 300 workers. You know what? Let's buy in at... give me a month overview. 177. We're now down at 120. I really cannot complain about that. Yeah, get me in at 120. Immediately jumps up to 174. Now up to 180. Oh my god. Okay, that was literally a day later. Literally a day later. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're gonna sell at 170. We bought in at 120. We're gonna walk away like bandits there. Oh, that's almost 50k extra for doing absolutely nothing. Man, that feels great. That feels absolutely fantastic. Can we participate in this auction now? I mean, turret sniper rifle. I mean, I can participate. I don't think it's gonna be something that I want to buy. Yeah, I'm not gonna make the bid for that. The auction failed. That's okay. That was a calculated, again, that was a calculated risk that we took there. I mean, that literally increased our wealth by about 50k. That is pretty marvelous. Taxes are still pretty low. We haven't even fulfilled a personal achievement. We haven't even fulfilled that many ambitions, to be honest. We haven't even fulfilled that many ambitions. I can do some negotiations. I probably should be doing some negotiations, actually. I completely forgot that I needed to do negotiations in order to get, yeah, 5 negotiations in order to, I don't know, I guess we'll buy whatever company is the hot stuff. Profitability is down, which maybe makes me think that next quarter we might be up. Johnson & Partners. I mean, even this is pretty good, right? Like, this is a very, very good price to sell at. For the year, for the quarter. This is the highest that it's really been. Let's sell. Yeah, let's sell. That keeps our net worth pretty much up there. Spicuity is down in the dumps at the moment. 435 down to 365. Why is that the case? Why is Spicuity down? Why is Spicuity down? I have absolutely no idea. Is it because of an accident? Is it because of a strike? I don't know, but the price is in a very, very, very bad place. Down to 350. I mean, that's incredible. Let's buy it at 127. Unless we want to buy, I guess we can participate in this. There's not really a reason not to. I do not want to go even close to that. I do not even want to go close to that price there. Let's buy in at Spicuity, and let's wait until Spicuity gives us sort of some good signs. What do we buy in at? You want to buy a Spicuity, and you want me to lose... Share market price is 346. Oh, I see. You're willing to pay what the price is on the market. I bought in at 366, so I'm immediately going to lose... I don't think I'm going to lose 18k, though. I think that's a bit ridiculous. What did I buy in at? Yeah, I bought in at 36. I bought in at 363. Did you offer 366? I feel like... Oh, God. I mean, really? Come on? Because I said no? Because I said no to flipping buying... to selling you my shares? Really? Come on. Get away. Get away. Anyway, unfortunately, it looks like there's a strike taking place right now, which you know I would like to see happen. I say I'd like to see happen. I don't like to see it happen. I like to collect on the profits. I like to collect on the profits indeed. Either way, we are hoping that next quarter Spicuity's results are going to go through the roof. Because if they don't go through the roof, then I'm going to look like a real fool for buying in at 366. Hopefully there's no strike. Hopefully there's no nothing. Up to 377. The bid price is unfortunately still a little too low. A little too low to get out. A little too low to get out. But the... taxes. Taxes. Gosh darn it. We need to be conducting negotiations. Let's do negotiations. We're going to do the 5 negotiations right now. Let's choose, I don't know, any random company. Johnson & Partners? Sure, we can do Johnson & Partners. That's fine. Right, deal for myself. Literally, let's get 1. Start negotiations. We need to do the negotiations. We're going to compromise on whatever it is. There we go. I mean, seriously, you know what? Give me 1 share. Give me 1 share, 20 bucks. We're going to pay 74% of the premium, or 74 plus the premium. I think we can just about tolerate that. Let's go for myself. Start negotiations for 1 share. Beautiful. This does seem a little bit ridiculous that we're going to have to do this, but There we go. Beautiful. Anybody else that we can negotiate with? Nobody else at Johnson & Partners. It's fine. Crystalloway Transport. We'll do it. We'll do it. Start negotiations. Oh, you're only pumping up the price by 10%. Well, that's marvelous. We are paying $86 though. You know, compromise. Compromise on this. Let's drive a bargain. Oh, okay, let's. Well, okay. You know what? Down from a 10% premium to a 7.5% premium. I mean, can't really complain, can you? You can't really complain. Right, Ella Butler. Let's see if we can try and get a deal with you. Start negotiations. Again, I don't know if we have to do the whole negotiation thing or if we can just click the start negotiation button. I paid $100 for these shares. To be fair, this is a pretty pricey way of doing business. I maybe could have done like a slightly smaller company. There's not very many slightly smaller companies, to be honest. I haven't really developed much of a friendship with anyone, I gotta be honest. I really haven't developed much of a friendship with anyone. I will agree at $13.03. There we go. Fantastic. Conducted negotiations. Brilliant. I'm officially a diplomat. Now, psychology. Psychology is good. And then there's also trading, which I think was the two that were initially touted as being the best. I'm going to go for trading. Let's see if we can try go down the trading tree a little bit earlier on here. I also need to check, because I haven't had the opportunity to check recently. Anybody got an ambition... Anybody got an ambition that I can fulfill? I mean, I know there's people here. I know there's people that are perfectly willing to do it. I am not willing to lose $2,000 on this right now. I'm afraid that's just not how the cookie crumbles. That is just not going to happen. No siree. Not at all. Not at all. Right, so we got 18k to spend on, well, whatever we want to spend. Is probably going to be in the stock market, isn't it? Spicuity, we bought in at 363. We're going for 370 at the moment. They are going for 370. They will go for 370. Can I maybe just have a little look at the Daily Loser? Yeah, I mean, looking at the Daily Loser, Durpo Petrol. I mean, maybe we could ingratiate ourselves with Durpo Petrol. Wooden Partners. No, I'm looking for Johnson & Partners. Yeah, what did we buy in at Johnson & Partners? We sold at $12. Bought in at 94. Crystalloway Transport. You know what? Crystalloway Transport, do they have 100% dividend? They're pretty close, actually. I'll actually buy... You know what? I'll actually buy in at Crystalloway Transport. Sure. Let's actually buy in there. Because it looks like it was on the up and up anyway. And, in fact, that was remarkably quick. What are we buying at? 87? 86? Yeah, we bought in at 86. Okay, well, you know what? We'll keep an eye on things here. I mean, it's more money, isn't it? And it's a little bit of extra. It's a little bit of extra diversity in the portfolio, which is pretty good. Spicuity is ready to be sold basically whenever. I would kind of like to see it pop off a little bit more than it currently is at, but I mean, I can't really complain too much, can I? No, I think we just need to accept that is what it is. Taxes, oh my lord, taxes are so flippin' annoying. I really do need to travel back to Oregon at some point soon. Spicuity, what's the price at? 370? I'll chance it. I'll chance the next quarter. We'll see what happens in the world of Spicuity in the next quarter. Well, I'm glad I tell you what, I'm glad that I held on to the next quarter, because we've gone from 372, 372, 365, boom, up to 419. You love to see it. You love to see it. That is brilliant. Crystalloway, on the other hand, has gone down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Spicuity had the largest increase of literally any company here. I mean, that's great. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. We're going to sell, there we go, 425. That's perfect. I'm happy with that. Let's collect our $148,000 check. That's pretty marvelous. The real question is, do we just sort of want to alternate back to... Do we want to alternate back to Johnson? Johnson and Partners? Johnson and Partners is up, but what's the share price looking like? The share price is looking absolutely terrible. Like, horrific. Like, is it at a year low? 9.2. This is what I bought in at last time, right? Bought in at 9.94. Yeah, I mean, why don't we buy in at 10 or just under 10, whatever it is. 10.2 quarter, month, day. Yeah. Let's see if we can try buy into Johnson. We maybe don't have to buy necessarily all of it, but there's a good amount that we can buy in it. Okay, you know what? 10.1, that's fine. 10.3, I'm not interested in buying it at 10.3. A watch, I mean, if I knew what people were willing to pay for a watch, then I might be interested, but I don't think I'm going to. 10.1, 10.2, 9.8. Beautiful. I'll buy in at 9.8. That's good. That's a great price. That's a great price to buy in at. Right. Accident at Johnson and Partners. Whoops. I say that. Is the price going to drop further? 9.8? No. The price is not going to drop further than that. That's good stuff. That's good to note. So, the accident brings the price down, and hopefully people are going to get the right idea afterwards, and the price is going to go shooting up. Hopefully at the start of this quarter. Either way, my net worth right now literally just yanked away from me before my very eyes. I don't know what it is, but it'll be substantive. It will be substantive. Let's have a little look-see. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it, don't you? You love to see it. Up to 10.6. We bought in at 9.8. And the other half at 10.1. So not as much of a profit as perhaps we could have anticipated, but not bad. 10.6, 10.7. We'll sell at 10.6, and then we'll sell the remaining bits once there's a little bit of variation. Up to 10.8, whatever, 10.6. We can be happy with 10.6. Up to 10.8 again, and sell the remainder at 10.8. Right, so we end up making off again like bandits. Our net worth is up to 3.3. Strike is ongoing here. October the 20th. I think that strike is going to come good soon. Derpo. You can't argue with Derpo, can you? Right. So we are about $100 off the high. What's Derpo looking like? Derpo's looking like an absolutely terrible deal in comparison. Whereas this beauty is absolutely ripe for the taking here. Right. Without further ado, let's buy in at 440. Buy in at 440. Beautiful. And let's hope that the strike ends reasonably quickly, because this Corwell Inc. has absolutely no dividends to speak of. Crystalloway, how are we doing Crystalloway? We bought in at 87. Not so hot. Not so hot in Crystalloway. Yeah, we need to keep a very, very close eye on this because it's very, very important. I would absolutely love to sell you my one singular share, which we're going to lose 83 cents to. That is absolutely fine, and we can easily, very, very easily sell that. Corwell Inc. Please finish this strike. Please finish this strike before the end of the quarter. There we go. Please finish the strike. I would really, really appreciate that if we could finish up with the strike. Corwell. I mean, we might. It might not, though. It might not. October the 20th. I mean, that's quite a time period. We're not going to lose money, which is great because, you know, going bankrupt is obviously not the ambition. It's finished. It's finished. It's finished. It's finished. Finished. Oh, my lordy. You love to see it. You love to see it. Right. Sell price, 504, 504, 507. Lock it in. Lock it in. Get it loaded. Oh, my lordy. What are we up to? Net wealth, 333,000. That is pretty darned good. Bryant Coal. Do I want to perhaps invest in that? Or Sanders Transport, maybe? How high off the highs are you here? Not high enough to actually notice yet. Sanders Transport. I mean, maybe I'm just more interested in... Maybe I'm more interested in checking out Specurity or Wooden Partners. 418 is pretty high to Specurity's max. I refuse to buy back into Johnson and Partners because we literally just sold there. Wooden Partners. I guess it has to be Wooden Partners, right? Which, believe it or not, I have yet to buy into. But to be fair, Wooden Partners, or I have bought in, but not very much. To be fair, Wooden Partners pays the same 100% dividend rate, which is great. Also at an all-time low here. Let's just make sure that I can get everything. There we go. Get everything sort of bought before. There we go. Beautiful. Nice. Nice. Okay. 6.24. That's the number to beat. That is the number to beat. Derpo Petrol? No. Yeah. So 6.24 is the number to beat. Are we going to manage it? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Things could crumble. I mean, profitability was not looking great, but I actually think... Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What did I say the number to beat was? 6.24, 6.34. I mean, yeah, well, we've literally just beat it there. Up to 6.81 at times. 6.65, 6.79. I mean, if we can reach lofty heights like that again, I would be very, very happy to sell. And again, we're collecting these dividends, which is really what matters. Which is really, really what matters. Sanders Transport, Bryant Coal, Wooden Partners. Yeah, Wooden Partners is what we're in at the moment. Johnson & Partners. What's Johnson & Partners looking like? 11.4. We sold at 11.1. Strike at Derpo has been lasting for like 2 weeks now. 217 down to 168. Sanders Transport has been lasting a little bit longer than that, but what's that? $5 off? I think I need to get into Derpo. Maybe only 100k, but I think I need to get into Derpo. Johnson Partners, let's not do anything there. Let's just get out here. Yeah, let's... Can I see a little higher, please? There we go. That's good. And if that could go a little higher, please. Beautiful. Brilliant. And a little higher again. Thank you. Love to see it. That's about 160k, give or take. Do I want to stick 160k into Derpo Petrol? You know what? I think I would, actually. I think I would. Down to 157, down from 170. It's not actually like that great of a deal, is it? It's not actually. Yeah, it's finished now as well. It's gone back up to 223. Well, that's pretty marvelous in terms of what you can expect. Maybe we'll stick it into Sanders instead. That's finished in February. I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about Sanders. Let's do it. We'll buy in at 158 or whatever, 158,000. That's fine. The strike is probably going to finish up anyway quite soon. I have to imagine. But I don't know. There's just something fishy about Sanders Transport. Our net worth is kind of shot up a little bit. Has Sanders Transport strike already finished? It literally just finished. How on earth am I managing to land these incredible market predictions? Right, we bought in at 3.5. We're going to be selling at 41.2. I mean, yeah. You know what? I want to sell by the end of the quarter. 41.3, sell 41.3. But I was a way to say I don't want to get greedy. We need to make sure that we're not greedy. Now, the real question is, what do we replace that? What do we replace that in our portfolio with? And also, I mean, what's the size of the smallest company in the world at the moment? I mean, market cap 1.95 million. So in order to get a 50% stake, and it's in Illinois. Okay, that's noteworthy. That is noteworthy. So we basically need roundabout the better part of $1 million in order to influence a company in a substantive way. The real question for me now is what do we want to replace? What do we want to replace our investment with? I mean, we can continue in wooden partners. In fact, we could actually sell everything right now at Wooden Partners. Or we could buy in. We could buy into Wooden Partners. We could buy into Wooden Partners. There's also Johnson & Partners, which is looking pretty close to its high, to be fair. Wooden Partners, Johnson & Partners. What was the other one? The other one was Spicuity. Now, Spicuity, I tell you what, Spicuity is our investment right here. Spicuity is off its highs, so it's clearly got like room to grow. I think we actually sell up on wood. Yeah, sell up on wood. 6.8, and we buy into Spicuity. I'm just trying to maybe like finesse, if it's all possible. There we go, 395. Sure, 256,000. Let's do it. And we didn't even alter the price. It was such an illegibly small amount of money. Sure, I think 677. You know what? I think we'll leave 60,000 in Wooden Partners. I think it's going to go down. I absolutely think it's going to go down from 6.74 sell to something, but I think it's going to go down. It remained roughly the same. Okay, that's good. How did Spicuity do? Spicuity shot way up. Oh. Oh no, video game. Oh no, what a shame. What a shame. We bought in at 246,000 shares at the price of $395. And now you're telling me that we're going to be able to sell them for 442? Oh no. Oh no, that's such a shame. Oh, that's such a shame that we just have 313,000 in the bank account now. We've managed to almost get our wealth above $500,000 dues. Well, I gotta be honest, that's a pretty good place, I think, to wrap up the first episode of Plutocracy. We're gonna be doing more, obviously. I mean, we barely scratched the surface on skills, learning, politics, any of that stuff. We have not even come close to exploring it. Not to mention, of course, the fact that we still have this flippin' gosh darn box of cigars, which are just hanging around like a bad smell in our inventory at the moment. But anyway, we're going to address that. But for now, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this episode up. If you'd like to help make videos like this possible, check out the Patreon page, patreon.com/potato. But for now, and for me, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.